Hey friends, Andy here. How you doing? Good to see you. These days we have an absolutely insane number of choices when it comes to online banking options, and sometimes it can get a little overwhelming. Today I thought it might be helpful to look at two online banks, SoFi and Chime, and see how they stack up against each other. Now, I've already done separate reviews on SoFi Money, SoFi Invest, and Chime. You can find those videos right up there in the corner. So watch those videos if you want to go a little deeper into what each one offers. With this video though, I wanted to put the two companies in a cage and do a kind of celebrity death match for online banks.
Yeah, I'd say these two are actually pretty evenly matched at this point.
Well, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration. In this video, I plan to do a very academic and utterly serious comparison of the pros and cons of each. Well, maybe I'll do a little bit of both. Before we dive into the main event, let's skip to the conclusion with a quick spoiler alert. SoFi is so fine. I think they have a more complete offering than Chime, more features I care about, and it's what I use myself. Which isn't to say Chime is bad, just a little light for my taste. Like the kids say, why MMV? Your mileage may vary.
Who is saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
If you want the full Monty rundown, stay tuned for the rest of this video where I'll go more in-depth about what each bank has to offer. All I ask in return is that you hit that little like button. It does wonders. So let's dive into that death match, compare and contrast review, shall we? Let's start with Chime. Now, Chime was founded in 2013, making it a veteran of the online banking world. Being an online bank, Chime doesn't have any brick-and-mortar branches, but it's partnered with traditional banks, Bancorp Bank and Stride Bank, meaning your money is FDIC-insured up to the standard $250,000. Chime was one of the first online banks to offer zero fees for low balances, maintenance, or even overdrafts. In fact, Chime offers an overdraft protection plan called Spot Me. Spot me some dollars. As long as you have at least $500 in qualifying direct deposits, Chime will cover any overdrafts up to $200. You just pay the money back when you can. It's like a very convenient short-term loan. Chime actually offers 3 separate accounts that work together: the spending account, savings account, and the credit builder account. The spending and savings accounts are pretty straightforward, but they each come with a couple of nifty little features. Just teeny little features. You can set up your spending account so that every time you use your debit card, it will round up the purchase price to the nearest whole dollar and deposit the extra in your savings account, which is a nice, easy way to start saving. You can also sign up for the Save When I Get Paid feature and have 10% of your paycheck automatically put into your savings account each month, making set it and forget it savings super easy. The savings account gives you 0.5 APY, about 10x the national average for a savings account, and of course it integrates with your other Chime accounts. The credit builder is a good choice if you're trying to build a credit history. Basically, you load your Chime credit card with funds from your spending account, then as you make purchases, the balance is automatically reported to the credit bureaus as paid in full. There's 0% interest and no credit check. Chime lets you use 38,000 fee-free ATMs across the country, but downside alert, they charge $2.50 for out-of-network ATMs in addition to whatever fees those banks charge. Ouch. On the upside though, if you're using direct deposit, you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, and Chime makes it very easy to send money from your spending account to any other Chime user in the world. Convenient. Finally, a big part of the online bank experience is online banking, and I'm pleased to say that whether you access Chime on your computer or on a mobile device, you'll find it very clean, intuitive, and easy to use. Chime does have a couple downsides, though I don't think that they're deal breakers in and of themselves. First, there's that $2.50 out-of-network ATM charge, given that more and more online banks are not only charging when you use out-of-network ATMs, but they're even reimbursing customers when those banks charge them. So this feels a little stingy. And next, because there are no physical branches, it's very difficult to deposit cash. Not impossible, because you can use a green dot card, which you can get at most supermarkets and gas stations, but it costs several dollars in fees, which is a bummer. Now, depositing cash is an issue with virtually all online banks, so I can't hold this against Chime too much, but it's something to be aware of. On to SoFi. SoFi was founded in 2011 and got its start just offering student loans, then expanded into personal loans and mortgages, and eventually made the leap into actual banking in 2018. So while it's technically older than Chime, it's actually been in the banking business for a lot less time. Chime time. SoFi is partnered with 6 different banks, including Wells Fargo and MetaBank. Fun fact, your accounts are covered by FDIC insurance from each of these banks, meaning your cash is covered up to $1.5 million instead of the standard FDIC amount of $250,000, just in case that's something you were worried about. High roller. Like many other online-only banks and Chime, SoFi has zero low balance, overdraft, or maintenance fees, and unlike Chime, they don't charge a fee for using out-of-network ATMs. And speaking of ATMs, SoFi uses Allpoint's network of more than 55,000 ATMs across the country, so you're likely to never be very far from one. Like Chime, SoFi has an overdraft protection plan available to anybody with at least $500 in qualifying direct deposits. They'll only cover you up to $50 though, not $200, but that's still a pretty nice deal. Instead of separate savings and spending accounts, SoFi has SoFi Money, a kind of hybrid account. If you have at least $500 in qualifying direct deposits, your money will earn 0.25 APY. Without that direct deposit, it's a paltry 0.01%, in keeping with most brick-and-mortar banks. SoFi Money comes with a debit card, which is unusual in that it offers cash back rewards. Now, you don't get rewards on just any purchase. You'll have to check out the app to see which retailers are offering what rewards, and they do change regularly. On average though, you'll get about 4% back on these purchases, which is a lot better than most cashback programs. SoFi Money also offers what they call vaults, which are sub-accounts that you can use to save money for specific purposes, like an emergency fund or a vacation, and which earn the same interest as your main balance. You can also use money from a vault to cover an overdraft in your main account. SoFi Money also offers you a bill pay feature that you can use right from the app, joint accounts, and, kicking it old school, physical checks if you want them.
The show goes on!
And there's the SoFi credit card, which has no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, and a 2% cashback reward program. If actual cashback isn't interesting enough for you, you can redeem your rewards points for cryptocurrency or stocks, or use it to pay down any loans you have through SoFi. Now, that covers SoFi's standard and not so standard banking features, but there's a whole lot more to SoFi. There's SoFi Relay, which is a comprehensive tracking tool, kind of like Mint or Personal Capital, that gives you a snapshot of all your bank accounts, credit cards, and investments, and credit score. There's SoFi Invest, which offers active investing, automated investing, retirement accounts, and even the opportunity to buy crypto. And remember when I mentioned that SoFi got its start as a lender? Well, it still offers loans, mortgages, and refinancing, along with homeowners, auto, renters, and life insurance. Finally, one of my favorite SoFi perks is that they give you free access to a financial planner who can give you personalized advice on reaching your financial goals. One nice bonus is that whether you're saving, investing, borrowing, or whatever, you can access everything on the SoFi app from a single login. It's very clean and easy to navigate, and you'll be able to deal with literally all your finances, from depositing checks to transferring money to making investments, all from your phone. Gotta love technology. So, are there downsides to SoFi? Well, maybe my one criticism is that despite all their great features, the APY on their money account is on the low side relative to what a lot of other online banks offer on their savings accounts. And of course, like other online banks, including Chime, there's no easy way to deposit cash. But again, that's an issue across the board. I can't really hold it against SoFi. Okay, final thoughts. SoFi is about as close as you can get to a one-stop shop for all your financial needs. Nothing against Chime, it's great at what it does, but SoFi does a lot more. As I mentioned earlier, it's what I use myself, and I've been very happy with it. So if you found this review helpful, then please like this video and subscribe for more money-related content on my channel. And while you're at it, follow me on Twitter. I post original content there every single day. And if you've used either SoFi or Chime, or have questions about either, it would be so fine if you chimed in by leaving a comment down below. Otherwise, I will see you next time. See ya.